This is a translation of the Kedushat Levi for Parashat Tisa. It's part one of the second section. I'm not quite sure how many sections this will take. Keep in mind I am a student, so there will be difficulties with the translation, but we'll do the best we can in understanding the material. O Yevoar, Ki Tisa et Rosh Bnei Israel Lifkudehem. Or another explanation, when you take a census of the children of Israel according to their number, Venatenu ish kofer nafsho Hashem bif kod otam. And each man will give Hashem an atonement for his soul when counting them, so that there will not be a plague among them when counting them. Ze yitenu hui. This they shall give, etc. And notice the shall is a command there. Machatzit hashekel, the shekel hakodesh v'chui, and a half shekel of the holy shekel, etc. Hine sod rabisat shekel hakodesh. Behold, the mystery hinted at with the holy shekel. Uma inyano lehit kaper ba mifnei hanegev. And what is the matter about atoning for himself with it to prevent a plague? Umifnei ma nitz tavinu al machatzito v'lo yoter. And what was the reason they were told to give a half shekel and no more? Kulam afresh be'tzarat Hashem. And I will explain all of it with the help of Hashem. Vekodem ava'er lechasod shel arba parashiot shekalim zachor ufra chodesh. Before this, I will explain to you the mystery of the four passages about shekels. Remember, be fruitful, or it could be a grape, and renewal. Hine, he merumatzim keneged arbaotiot havaya. That these hint at the four letters of Havaya. And Havaya is the highest name that we have for God, and it's God just before he starts to emanate anything into the creation. Betzeruf Kazeh Havaya Besod Araba Partsufin. In this combination of Havaya with the mystery of the four Partsufin, or figures, and these are anthropomorphisms to explain certain manifestations we see of Hashem. For those who understand the Sephirot, it's various groups of the Sephirot. Nukva, Dechar, Ima, and Abba. Nukva is a receptacle for something that comes down from above. Dachar, I think, refers to da'at, or knowledge. Something that occurs when we unite or cleave to Hashem. Mother and father, and we'll have the definitions of those shortly. Hainu, Shekalim hu neged he aleph achrona, and this refers to the time of the coming of the Mashiach, a relationship that we will have with Hashem at that time, which will be explained further later. Lachach, hayu hashekalim l'adonai kesef, therefore it is these shekalim that will achieve mastery over the silver being representative of money. Ki Adonai hu sod he aleph achrona, that this mastery or master is the mystery of the last aleph. At the time of the Mashiach, the desire for money will be removed. Vezachor hu neged havaya, and remember corresponds to havaya. And the same thing phrased another way, shehu bechinot zachor kanodah, and he is, or he corresponds to remember as is known. Ufara hu neged bina, and be fruitful, or it could be, and the grape corresponds to bina, which is understanding. Shehu Ima Ilya, who is the supernal mother. Hayenu, He Aleph Rishona, that is the first Aleph. Vechodesh Hu Neged Hayud, and the renewal is opposite the Yud. Shehu Chachma, that this is Chachma or wisdom. Shebazeh nit chadesh ha'olam, and with this the world will be renewed. Ulechach Chachma nichra bechinot Abba. Therefore, Chachma is said to correspond to Abba, or father. And the father is the very point of origin of an idea, and the mother expounds on the idea and disseminates it to everything else, and that's Bina. Shehu hamolid ha'olamot, that he gave birth to all the worlds, and this doesn't fit our human and anthropomorphisms unless we look at the Father providing the seminal drop that is the very point from which the creation occurs within the womb of the mother. Then it makes more sense. And Chachma is the very point of thought, the very first two neurons that rub together to create a thought in our mind, and then they expand into other thoughts. Ki b'chachma bara et hakol, for with wisdom everything was created. Lakach bein shalishi li revi'i lo yafsich, and therefore you shall not stop between the third and the fourth. And this will be explained as glasses of wine during the Pesach dinner shortly. Ki shalishi u'revi'i merumasim a Abba ve'ima, for the third and fourth hint about the father and the mother. Shehem terein re'in delo mit parshin la'amin, for these two something or others are not able to be explained from our world. These two levels, or these two glasses, whatever. V'ha'arba kosot shel Pesach hem gam kain keneged ha'arba parashiot ha'valu, and these four glasses, in parentheses, of wine on Pesach also correspond to these four concepts. Note, the 4 cups of wine used in Pesach, or Passover Seder, symbolize the 4 distinct redemptions promised by God to the Hebrews, as told in Exodus 6:7. I will take you out of Egypt, I will deliver you from Egyptian slavery, I will redeem you with a demonstration of my power, and I will acquire you as a nation. Lakach bein kos shlishi lo revi'i lo yishta. Therefore, between the third and the fourth glass, you will not drink. And just my note here, a glass of wine, red wine especially, is often considered to be affliction therapy. So it's between being taken out and being made a people, we didn't suffer any affliction therapy. Ki heim besod ichlu re'im, and these contain the mystery of I will destroy the evil. V'nichra'im ya'in hameshumar deleit be magal hitzonim, and this is called a wine preserved because it's inside the grape that was not touched by externalities, from Berachot 34 Amud B, page 4 if using the Art Scroll. This wine is preserved in its grapes since the first day of creation and refers to the reward portrayed as wine. No human has touched it. It refers to secret Torah wisdom which has not been revealed to man, and it will be revealed to the righteous in the world to come. This completes part 1 of the second section, and can go immediately on to part 2. I know this is deep stuff, but eventually it starts to sink in and make sense.